Guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, I do have another product from Bellavena, aka Double Dip. You will hear me say both throughout the video. They are both the same exact place though, Double Dip and Bellavena, of course. Today I do have some gel liners. These are super beautiful and bright. They are also 10 free, toxic free, highly pigmented, cruelty free, and vegan. So that is a bonus when purchasing this product. This gel liner pack is the Glow the Night Gel Line Art, and we do get 12 different beautiful glow-in-the-dark colors. I absolutely love these colors so much. They are so beautiful. The back of the box shows the product description, the ingredients, the caution, the method of use, and just basic info that is like instructions and stuff like that on how to use these gel liners. So I'm just going to go ahead and open these up, and we're going to take a look at all of the colors, and I'm also going to be swatching all of the colors for you guys. These are just so beautiful, and I just love how the bottle looks. I love that it shows the color on like the label, and then it also shows the color on the top, like a dot of the color on the top. I absolutely love the quality of these bottles. They are just so cute. Like, I don't know. I just am a sucker for packaging, and I really enjoy these packaging. The colors do not have names, but they are numbered. For example, this is number 1, and then it goes all the way to number 12. These colors are very highly pigmented. Like, I used these colors on black today, and you couldn't even tell that I was using it on black compared to like on white. They are just so highly pigmented and beautiful colors. These colors do glow in the dark, which I think is amazing. I absolutely love things when they glow in the dark or stuff like that. I just find it so cool. And with these colors are also perfect for spring and summer. They are so bright and so fun. I just love all of these colors so much, and in this pack you do get a lot of different color choices. So I'm just swatching them. I'm swatching them like this because I just find it a lot more convenient to swatch gel liners on this end of the swatch stick, and then you don't waste as many swatch sticks swatching the like color. And also it's just a lot easier, and you can see all of the colors all side by side. So since there are a good bit of colors, I am going to go ahead and let this play out, and then I will pop back on. So here are all the colors after they have been cured, and then I'm also going to show a little clip of them glowing in the dark. I love these colors so much. I honestly can't even pick a favorite. They are all just so beautiful, and the way they glow, I just love it so much. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to the nail set. I am going to be doing the lazy girl method again today. I don't know, I just love the lazy girl method and it makes me feel more comfortable doing the lazy girl method to then apply nail art. I'm using this blackish gray color from the Classic Edition Polygel kit from Bellavena. I had a few comments on that video saying that this color is interesting, they've been looking for a black polygel, and so on and so forth. So I was like, okay, I agree with that. Like, I totally agree with that. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and use it in today's nail set and just see how I like it and what I think about this polygel, because honestly, I've never really seen a black polygel. I don't own any black polygels, and I feel like to create a good black polygel, it's going to be a little bit hard to get that full like pitch black effect. So that's why this color kind of looks like a deep gray or a dark gray. I don't know, to me it kind of looks like a gray, like a very dark gray, not so much a black, but honestly it kind of does look like a black as like a black polygel. So I really loved it. I know I just had to use it in one nail set, and I thought, why not just use it today with these gel liners so you guys can literally tell how pigmented these gel liners are. My boyfriend also gave me another great idea. Like, he's coming up with amazing ideas. I just can't not do it. He said to do something like chalkboard nails, like put a black background, make it matte, and then use the colored gel liners as like colored chalks, and then put it matte, and then it will look like a chalkboard. So I was like, what? That is such a good idea. I'm definitely going to do that. And I just absolutely love how this nail set turned out. I cannot wait until you guys see the end result. It is just so beautiful, and I honestly love it so much. So like I mentioned, I am doing the lazy girl method. For this method, it is super easy, and it just practice makes perfect, you know. I'm still not even perfect, but I know that from when I first tried this method, I have improved a ton and learned a lot of tips and tricks along the way. So what I did is I sized out my full cover square 3XL nail tips. You can use any full cover nail tips. I just personally like longer nails. I don't know, I just love long nails. I like doing designs on long nails. It's just a lot more fun to me. But anyways, you size out your full cover nail tips. Just remember, you do not want to make your full cover nail tip fit your natural nail, because you are applying the product to the inside of the full cover nail tip, and you don't want to choose a full cover nail tip that's like you're making it just fit, because then when you apply that product in there, it's not going to fit at all. So you want to make sure when you are sizing out your full cover nail tips, you are really taking into consideration that there is going to be product inside of that full cover nail tip when they're being applied to your natural nails. So if you need to size up, never size down. I like to size up a little bit if I have to. Most of the time I do size up a little. I like always use the same nail tip so I know my size exactly. But versus doing like the A-press dupe method, I really don't size up for that. But when I do the lazy girl method, I do size up just a little bit, because I know it's going to look a lot better on my nails after I apply the product onto the full cover nail tip. So you just want to choose your nails just a little bit larger than your natural nail or your regular full cover nail tip, and then you're going to squeeze out your polygel. A little bit of polygel does go a long way in this method. That's another reason why I love doing this method, because honestly it really helps you save your product. It's also easy, quick and easy, but it really helps you save your product. If I were to do 3XL nails doing the building the polygel nail, I would probably have used almost this full tube of polygel. But with the lazy girl method, a little bit of polygel goes a long way, so you do not waste as much polygel as you would doing the building your nail up. But those are just a few little tips and tricks. Then you just take your brush and slip solution. For my slip solution, I always like to use 91% isopropyl alcohol, and you are just molding the polygel to the inside of the full cover nail tip. This is really easy to do. You just want to make sure you take that polygel. You can do pat, pat, pull, and just kind of just mold the polygel on the whole full cover nail tip, just like a dual form. I know I started off with the dual forms and it's pretty much just like that, but it's a lot quicker and easier because you are already going to have your shape. So if you wanted to do stiletto nails, you would pick stiletto full cover nail tips and so on, versus the dual form where you would have to kind of shape your stiletto in the dual form, take it off, and it would require a bunch of filing. But when you do the lazy girl method, there's barely no filing at all. Another reason why I just love this method so much. So here are the nails after I have molded all the polygel to them. Look at that color. I loved this color so much. I applied my peel off base coat. For this, I apply cuticle oil, rub that in, I apply my top coat and cure for 30 seconds, and that will allow me to pop off the nails. If you do want these nails to last, you will want to make sure you buff the surface of your nail, push back your cuticles, remove any of that extra cuticle, and apply your primer, dehydrator, protein bond, and just all of that good stuff. Just make sure you have a good prep down before you apply these nails. That way they will last a lot longer. I do have a prep video on my channel, so you can check that out if you are interested. Now I'm just popping off the nail tips from the nail stand and gently pressing them onto my natural nails just as I would a press on, and then I'm using my flashy light to do a quick flash cure towards the cuticle area. That way they don't move around as much. And then once I have all of the nails on, I will cure for 60 seconds on top and 60 seconds underneath in my big lamp. So once the nails are fully cured, you will want to remember that polygel does leave a very sticky and tacky layer. So you'll want to take some of your isopropyl alcohol and a lint-free wipe and just wipe the entire nail, the top, the bottom, before you file or do anything more, because polygel is very sticky and it leaves that sticky layer after filing, and you don't want any like dog hair or fuzzies or just your file to get all gunked up because of that sticky layer. So just make sure you remove the sticky layer and then you can begin your filing process. For my filing process today, I am using an e-file. Sometimes I just find it a lot quicker to use an e-file. Other times I find it a lot quicker just to use a hand file. It kind of just depends how I'm feeling on that day. But today I'm using an e-file and a sanding band, and I'm just going around the cuticle area. I'm doing this very gently and with my drill on a low speed. And I'm just cleaning up any extra polygel that squeezed out, and I'm also making the nails a little bit more flush to my cuticle to make them look a bit more natural and not give off such a press-on vibe. You could definitely do this with a hand file. Like I was saying, sometimes I do it with a hand file, other times I use my e-file. I also like to crisp up the shape of the nails. Honestly, I feel like this doesn't do much because the shape is already there, but I do like to do it. And then I also like to take a buffing block and buff the tops of the nails to remove any of that shine and extra polygel on the tops of the nails. Once I am all finished, I did brush off all of the dust, and here are how the nails are looking. Now I'm taking my Model 1's matte top coat. I'm applying some matte top coat to all of the nails, curing for 30 seconds in my nail lamp, and then I will be doing the design. I just thought I would apply a matte top coat to make it easier to wipe anything off if I make a mistake when doing the design. So that is the reason I did that, and I just quickly did that on all of the nails. Here are how they are looking. You can kind of see some bubbles in the polygel. I was struggling a little bit with bubbles in the polygel, not sure why that was, but honestly, I love this black polygel so much. With it being matte, it looks 10 times better. I just truly love it so much. So obviously, I'm going to be using these gel liners, and at first, I started using the gel liner as like the brush of the gel liner, but then I decided that for what I wanted to do is create colorful flowers, it would just be a lot easier for me to use a dotting tool and put some of the gel liner onto my palette and then just use my dotting tool and put the dots for the flower. This just was so much easier to do, and honestly, the brushes were absolutely fine, but just doing dots with those brushes, obviously, it's a little bit harder to do. So I decided that for these nails, I would just put out all of the colors on my palette, which, just let me tell you, that looked so beautiful up there. But I just decided that I'm going to use my dotting tool and just use the gel liners like that because I love the colors of the gel liners and I didn't want to struggle and take even longer using the gel liner brushes when I could just put them out on my palette and use a dotting tool. So this is a very beginner friendly nail design, nail art. All you're doing is creating your center dot for the flower, and then you're going around and just adding as many dots as it takes to go around that whole circle, creating a super cute little spring flower. I absolutely love this design for spring and summer. I just think it's so adorable, and especially doing like all the bright colors like how I'm doing, like just kind of switching it up and using like all 12 of these colors on one finger. It just turned out so beautiful and I loved it so much. I also really loved it on that black background. I don't know what about it, but I just absolutely loved the black background with all of the bright colors. It was just giving me like hippies vibes and just very, very spring. Like I loved this set so much, and it was honestly so quick and easy. It did take a long time just because of how many flowers I did, but it was not hard at all. I probably only had to remove like 1 or 2 flowers throughout the process just because I kind of like bumped myself a little bit and then I didn't like where the specific dot landed, so I was just like, let's wipe that off and do it again. But this is so quick and easy, very beginner friendly, and if you have not tried this flower design yet, I definitely recommend it. It just turns out so cute, and just remember, trust the process. That is one thing that I always keep in my head, just trust the process, because when you're applying the dots around the center dot, it may look a little bit wonky at first, but just remember, trust the process, and as you get on all your dots, it will look a lot better. So what I do to help keep my hand in and out of that nail lamp is I do 1 full nail of flowers. I pop that into my nail lamp to cure for 30 seconds and then just repeat, do the next nail, pop that into the lamp for 30 seconds. You could totally do all of your nails and then pop it into the lamp, but personally I don't feel comfortable doing that just because I know I am clumsy and I would mess up the flowers and it just would not be a good day. So I decided I would cure 1 finger at a time. So again, super easy to do. Like I just loved doing this so much. It was so satisfying just to put like the dot, 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 flower. I just thought it was so fun and so cute and easy. I just really loved how this nail set turned out, and honestly, you can see here how pigmented these gel liners are. Like I was amazed. I was a little bit nervous thinking like, oh, I'm using black. I wonder how pigmented these are going to be. But honestly, I didn't even think about it. Bellavena and Double Dip have amazing quality products, like extremely good quality, so I wasn't even like worried like that it wouldn't be pigmented enough to look good on the black. So I just want to say thank you if you are still here and watching. If you haven't liked the video yet, please make sure you give it a like, and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I did actually hit 2,000 subscribers, so I want to say thank you to all of my new and returning subscribers, of course, but I cannot believe it. I hit 2,000 subscribers and I just knew it was going to happen, and I just can't believe it. I'm so happy with myself. And I also want to mention, don't forget about my giveaway I am currently hosting with Double Dip Nails. If you want to enter this giveaway, it is US entries only. I do apologize for all of my international friends. I'm hoping eventually I can do a giveaway that is open to international. But this giveaway will end on March 31st, which is the last day in March, which is a Thursday, and that's next Thursday. So that is when this giveaway will be over. To enter this giveaway, make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel, this channel, Nailed by Brandi. Make sure you are also subscribed to Double Dip Nails on YouTube, and you must be following my Instagram, which is Nailed by Brandi Rain. So I will have all of that linked in the description box of this video. So if you haven't entered yet, make sure you enter, because I will be choosing one winner on March 31st to win one polygel kit of their choice from the Double Dip website, along with the butterfly decor kit. So 2 goodies that are just amazing. Like, I have reviewed a lot of the Bellavena polygel kits. I've also reviewed the butterfly decor kit. So if you haven't watched those, you could check those out to see what you could be winning. But I want to say good luck to everybody. Make sure you enter this giveaway if you haven't already. It is an amazing giveaway, and I am just so happy that I teamed up with Double Dip to give away these amazing products to you guys. So I'm just going to go ahead and let this continue to play out. I do my pinky off camera, but for my ring finger, I do that one on camera, and that is the last one. But I just decided that I was going to go ahead and let this just play out, and you guys can relax and enjoy the process of me doing my ring finger. Here are how all of the nails are looking once all the flowers are drawn on. I was obsessed with these so much. They were so adorable. And now I'm going in with my Model 1's matte top coat and just applying that to all of the nails. I wanted to ask, would you guys have made these glossy, matte, or would you have kept the black matte and the flowers glossy? Comment below. I'm very curious because honestly, I liked it glossy, I liked it matte, and I also liked the background matte with the flowers glossy. But I just wanted to go with my original plan of making them like chalkboard nails like my boyfriend told me to do, and I just loved it so much, so I'm happy that I went with what I went with. But I'm just going to apply this matte top coat and cure for 30 seconds in my nail lamp. So here are the nails. They are finished. We are going to top these off with some cuticle oil, rub that into our cuticles to nourish them, and that is it. We are finished with this nail set. It turned out so cute. I love it so much. I love the matte effect. I love the black background with all of the bold, bright colors. I also just love that these glow in the dark. I do want to say thank you to Bellavena, aka Double Dip, for sending over these gel liners. I absolutely love them so much, and they will be linked down below for you guys. I also do have a discount code for Bellavena. It is Brandi20. Make sure you check the description box for any products I used. Also, don't forget to enter my giveaway. The giveaway end date is March 31st. But as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.